Okay, so here we are into Ziggity Zig talks his way to bronze, game number, and I think I'm right in saying 35? I'm going to say 35. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll have to dub over that if that happens. So, this is a game between myself, well obviously, me up in the top left over there, and DudeAbides over here in the top right. This is my Season 5 placement match. I was kind of excited. It took me a while to get into Season 5 because I hadn't played in a little while, and Season 5 started just before Christmas, and two things happened over Christmas. One, I spent time with my family, and two, I got a massive sinus infection, and I wanted to tear my head off and just get a new one. No luck there. So, let's see, we got a pylon, 9 at about minute 14. I'm just trying to see what I did right here because it felt comfortable. You know those games where they feel comfortable, and I think it's just the fact that if I'm not playing an aggressive player, I feel comfortable. If I play an aggressive player, then I play very reaction-based. Reactionary? That doesn't seem right. So there I come in with a gateway, any second now. So I guess I knew I was up against a Zerg, and I tried to do a wall-in. So let's see how the wall-in goes. This is my new wall-in, where I do this, and then probably a Cybercore will go down just there. Now I hope that I keep it up with this. Now for some reason I haven't been doing a double chrono. I think it's because I got used to trying to practice Diapollo's 3-stalker rush, where you only chrono boost the probes on the Nexus once, and not the second times. So anyway, let's see what else is going on over here. I scout a spawning pool and a single gas. His Overlord is still kind of looking for me. So as you can see, I still don't have my little thing down here in the corner. My cool little Ziggity Zig talks his way to bronze little decal. Because again, sticking to fraps for now. Because it's, well, faster. It's a little smoother. I can actually do things. I'll try not to talk about that too many more times. But, so this is the new season. This is Season 5. Already done the first basic shit. Basic shit, and so this is getting back into Tox's way out of bronze. That seems kind of late for Warp Gate, and now I got some other stuff. No units. Don't need any units. Got two zealots. Yeah, that's good enough. So he's fast. Well, not really fast expanding. It's 529. I should be thinking about expanding soon too. Now I got a Stalker coming out. So this is before I was trying to do some sentry play as well. This is why I went over the sentry play with the basic shit and force fields, is because I hadn't used force fields. I just thought sentries, you bring 2 or 3, and then you do Guardian Shield, and that's it. But now, I do try to put in a lot more sentries. I try to do Sentry Zealot. Do I have double gas yet? Do I have anyone in the gas? No, I've got 3 over there, and none on the other side. So here I come, slightly down. Now, I wasn't walling off my fence, or the bottom of my ramp, which is what you're apparently supposed to do. I've started getting in doing that, so that's going just fine. Here comes this Overlord. Well, that would have been a free Overlord had I been paying attention. Meanwhile, how many probes do I have? A lot. I should be ready to switch very soon. How's the APM tab doing? Average 20. Okay. I seem to be averaging 20. It's hopefully moving up. So it seems we're just kind of waiting on each other. He's got a Spire coming down. I've got 2 more gateways at my expo. I'm pleased with that. Anything coming out of the robotics facility just yet? No, nothing. Doesn't seem it. Keeping my minerals low. Seem to be staying ahead of my. Here comes an observer. Here we go. Seem to be staying ahead of my supply. Seems. I am winning in both worker supply and army supply. That's a good thing. Oh, here comes 4 Mutalisks. I'm still ahead even with 4 Mutalisks, so where are they gonna go? Come on. Warp them in. 3 there, 3 there. Did I fix this? Good. So now my gas should start rolling in. That's awesome. So I have this. Oh. Did he just push an Overlord? Yeah, he did. He pushed an Overlord over there. So I'm sending out my observer to scout. This was before I was doing any sort of hallucination. Why am I taking out some of them, but not all of them? I think I just forgot to group those ones up. So let's take them all over. Was that a scouting stalker, perhaps? Oh, and I came in over here. I totally forgot that I put down a proxy pylon. Maybe I should really start doing that. So even a 3-gate robo with a proxy pylon, that does it. 3-gate robo with a proxy pylon. Let's jump back for a second. Let's just jump back and have a watch for this proxy pylon here, because I think while that was going on... No, back a bit more, back a bit more. Back a bit more. Don't leave me. So did they just find it? Or did something else happen? Alright, so a few of these guys, the advanced troops went out. That was my first warp in, and then I warped in another 4 units right there. So I was up to about 4 or 5 gate at the time. Meanwhile, I was bringing in my main troops here. So had I waited a little bit longer, that was just a... See, people talk about timing pushes. I don't believe in timing pushes. I believe in luck. Mostly because I don't scout that well. What's this? Overseer. Is that so he can spot my observer? It's a bit late now. So did you see that? That was me trying to click. I took all my units and I tried to click them right here, right in the middle. And instead of attack moving over, because if they attack move, then they waste too much time killing this. This is what happened, that Cyrax game that I played that dude, and he said, no, don't waste time in the buildings, kill the workers, kill the workers. Or there's certain, there's an order of getting rid of things that I read somewhere that are the main, you know, you'd want to go for probably the Spire first, maybe? You know, the attacking units, yes. After the attacking units, you want to get rid of a priority list. So I think drones would be good. How many drones has he got? He's only got 20 now. Because I don't see any down there. I've apparently done an attack move down this way. I don't have anything in production. Oh, look, I'm still beaming in a couple of units. Look at... I went back? Oh! I actually went back to my forward... Nah, this does not... Anyone who gets that, you gotta get that reference. Even though the site isn't really doing much anymore. See? Look at me go. I totally got it. Love Homestar Runner. I understand the Brothers Chaps have a lot going on with the baby and everything, but I really want... I'd love to see some more come out of that site. So I beat him. And you know what the best news of the whole thing was? You know what the best news was? I had a look at his profile immediately afterwards. You know what this guy was? Gold. How did I beat a gold leaguer? That's what I want to know. I want to look at this and I want to say to myself, how did I beat a gold leaguer? I beat him with doing things right from the onset. Right from the beginning, I did things kind of mostly right. Had a proxy pylon, beamed things in properly, and just the timing was right. I was beaming in on one side as well as pushing from the other side, so I basically flanked his units by accident. It was a total fluke, but I think I can do this. I've been having a lot of really crappy games recently. Zerg seemed to be the only thing that I can beat. Unless he 6-pools. I can't beat a 6-pool. I can't beat a 2-gate Zealot Rush. I can't beat Terran at all. I think I just... yeah. Timing pushes. I need to play more aggressively because I can't win the medium to long games. That's enough self-abuse. Yeah, so... send me an email, ziggyzig@gmail.com. Check me out on Twitter, @ZiggyStarcraft. Or, well, you're already looking at the YouTube page, so stay tuned.